Yo, what's up, y'all? Saulo here with Life Change Institute, bringing you Wednesday Wisdom. It's our weekly encouragement for you in the middle of your week, in the beginning of a new year, as you continue to transform your life. And we wanted to really grab this year and encourage you and have you start strong. It's hard. It's difficult when we're in the middle of a week and it seems to continue on the stressors of the year before, the stressors of the month before, even the day before. But I want to challenge you with this concept. For therapists, we talk about, solution-focused therapy. I do clinical work and a lot of my team does clinical work. So with the solution-focused mindset, I wanted to hit you with starting with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. What do I mean by this? Beginning of a year, beginning of a month, beginning of a week. Sometimes when we look at Mondays and even what we start, beginning of the day, start with the end in mind. How do you want this to end? It's kind of grim. Sometimes we get depressed by that. But if we start with the end in mind, it gives us a perspective of what it is we need to achieve to make it successful, to make it great. And we start getting motivated by knowing that we want to end strong. We want the ending to be accurate. We want the ending to be a representation of success, of our calling, of our purpose. So if you start with the end in mind, you start with a purposeful sort of intent of making sure that you will win today. You will be successful. Now, kind of grim because we start with the end in mind, knowing that we may not know the ending, but I know that if it's up to me, then I'm going to make it the best ending possible. So when you start with the end in mind, thinking that as much as I'm able to, I'm going to dictate this to be positive. I'm going to dictate this to be the best version, the best form of me that I can possibly make it. So what kind of things do you need to focus on today in order to make your ending strong, in order to make your ending great, in order to make your ending what you wanted it to be? Start with the end in mind and consider the things that you want the ending to be like. Consider the things you want the narrative to consist of for your ending, whether it's your day, your month, your year, as you look at New Year's resolutions or goals. But start with the end in mind. What do you want it to say? Hit me up with a thought. Hit me up with what you want the ending to say for the day. Some of us, we just got to take it one day at a time, like it is recovery. Some of us, we got to take it 1 week, one moment. But I want the end to say this. And because I want the end to say this, I'll work my way backwards to say these are the steps I need to take. And you'll see that the forms and the steps and the goals start kind of narrating itself. And you know exactly what you need to do in order to make the end great. But I know that you're great and I know that you're amazing. So continue to do that. Leave a comment, leave a question of how to do that or what steps other people are taking. But start with the end in mind and tell me the greatness that the end will be for you as you start this year, this month, even today. And make today great. So continue to transform your life to what it was meant to be and know that we are riding with you every step of the way. Peace.